Welcome to Movie Time, and today we are counting down the 10 highest grossing films of all time, spanning across a variety of genres, including big-budget superhero films, romantic classics, and heartwarming animated favorites that still gather families around. Stay tuned until the end of the video and let us know in the comments which film is your favorite. Number 10. The Avengers. The Avengers is a 2012 superhero film based on the Marvel Comics superhero team of the same name, produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is the first of the Avengers film series and the sixth film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe written and directed by Joss Whedon. The film features an ensemble cast, including Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hiddleston, and Samuel L. Jackson. With a budget of $220 million grossed over $1.5 billion worldwide, it became the highest-grossing film of 2012 and also marked Marvel's first billion-dollar revenue product. The film follows Earth's superheroes, including Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, and Hawkeye, as they unite under Nick Fury to battle Loki, who aims to conquer the world using a powerful artifact. Their conflicts and teamwork lead to a climactic showdown in New York City, saving humanity from Loki's destructive plans. The Avengers premiered at the El Capitan Theater in Los Angeles on April 11 and was released in the United States on May 4. Number 9. The Lion King. The Lion King is a 2019 musical drama film directed and co-produced by Jon Favreau, written by Jeff Nathanson, and produced by Walt Disney Pictures and Fairview Entertainment. It is a photorealistic computer-animated remake of Disney's traditionally animated 1994 film of the same name. With an estimated budget of around $260 million, The Lion King is one of the most expensive films ever made, as well as the most expensive live-action remake from Disney. It grossed over $1.6 billion worldwide during its theatrical run, and the second highest-grossing film of 2019, as well as the highest-grossing Disney readaptation to date. The story follows Simba, a young lion prince who must reclaim his rightful place as king after his father Mufasa's tragic death and his exile due to the deceitful schemes of his uncle Scar. With the help of new friends Timon and Pumbaa, Simba ultimately confronts his past and restores balance to the Pride Lands. The Lion King premiered in Hollywood on July 9, 2019, and was theatrically released in the United States on July 19. It was also nominated at 73 RD British Academy Film Awards and 92 Academy Awards, both for visual effects. Number 8. Jurassic World. Jurassic World is a 2015 science fiction action film directed by Colin Trevorrow, who co-wrote the screenplay with Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, and Derek Connolly, from a story by Jaffa and Silver. It is the first installment in the Jurassic World trilogy, and the fourth installment overall in the Jurassic Park film series. It, with a budget of $150 million, grossed over $1.6 billion worldwide, becoming the second highest grossing film of 2015 and the highest grossing in the series. The story of Jurassic World takes place 22 years after the events of Jurassic Park on the fictional island, located off the coast of Costa Rica in the Pacific Ocean. A successful theme park featuring simulated dinosaurs called Jurassic World has been operating on this island for years, fulfilling John Hammond's dream. When a genetically engineered dinosaur escapes its enclosure, the park descends into chaos, while a conspiracy orchestrated by the park staff adds to the growing dangers. Jurassic World was theatrically released in the United States on June 12, 2015 by Universal Pictures. Number 7. Spider-Man: No Way Home. No Way Home is a 2021 superhero film based on the Marvel Comics character Spider-Man, co-produced by Columbia Pictures and Marvel Studios, and distributed by Sony Pictures Releasing. It is the sequel to Homecoming 2017 and Far From Home 2019, and the 27th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The film was directed by John Watts and written by Chris McKenna and Eric Summers. With a budget of $200 million, the film achieved a global box office revenue exceeding $1.9 billion, surpassing its predecessor as Sony Pictures' highest-grossing release. It claimed the title of both the highest-grossing film of 2021 and the top-grossing Spider-Man film to date. It premiered at the Fox Village Theater in Los Angeles on December 13 and was theatrically released in the United States on December 17. The film follows Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, as he deals with the consequences of his secret identity being revealed. He seeks the help of Doctor Strange to erase people's memories, but a spell goes wrong, opening up the multiverse. This brings villains from other dimensions, forcing Spider-Man to team up with past versions of himself. Together, they face powerful enemies and try to fix the fractured realities before they collapse. Number 6. Avengers: Infinity War. Infinity War is a 2018 superhero film based on the Marvel Comics superhero team, the Avengers. Produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, it is the sequel to the Avengers 2012 and Age of Ultron 2015, and the 19th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, and written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. With an estimated budget ranging from $325 to $400 million, the film stands among the most costly productions ever. Its global box office earnings exceed $2 billion, shattering various records and securing its place as the highest-grossing film of 2018. Infinity War brings together Marvel's superheroes to battle Thanos, a powerful villain intent on collecting the Infinity Stones to conquer the universe. The Avengers and their allies engage in a desperate struggle to stop him and save the world from his destructive plans, leading to an epic showdown with far-reaching consequences. The film received a nomination for Best Visual Effects at the 91st Academy Awards. It premiered at the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles on April 23 and was released in the United States on April 27. Number 5. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens is a 2015 epic space opera film directed, produced, and co-written by J.J. Abrams. The sequel to Return of the Jedi 1983. It is the 7th film in the Skywalker saga. It stars Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Adam Driver, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, and Oscar Isaac. With a staggering budget of $447 million, this film holds the record as the most expensive ever produced. Its global box office earnings reached an astonishing $2.7 billion, solidifying its status as the highest-grossing film of 2015. The Force Awakens is set after the events of Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. It introduces new characters like Rey, Finn, and Poe Dameron, alongside familiar faces such as Han Solo and Leia Organa. The story follows the Resistance's efforts to stop the First Order, a tyrannical regime led by Kylo Ren. The film combines action, adventure, and a quest to find Luke Skywalker, the Last Jedi, creating a new chapter in the iconic Star Wars saga. The Force Awakens premiered in Los Angeles on December 14 and was released in the United States on December 18. It was nominated for 5 awards at the 88th Academy Awards. Number 4. Titanic. Titanic is a 1997 drama romance film directed, produced, written, and co-edited by James Cameron, incorporating both historical and fictionalized aspects. It is based on accounts of the sinking of RMS Titanic in 1912. The film features Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio in lead roles. It was co-financed by Paramount Pictures and 20th Century Fox. Titanic was the most expensive film ever made at the time, with a production budget of $200 million. It achieved an initial global box office revenue surpassing $2.2 billion, marking a significant milestone as the first film to reach the billion-dollar threshold. The film revolves around the ill-fated love story between Jack, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, and Rose, played by Kate Winslet, aboard the ERMS Titanic during its maiden voyage in 1912. The film depicts their passionate but tragic romance as they come from different social classes. The ship's tragic sinking serves as a backdrop to their love story, making Titanic a poignant portrayal of love and loss against the backdrop of a historic disaster. Titanic was released on December 19, 1997. It was praised for its performances, visual effects, story production values, direction, cinematography score, and emotional depth. Among other awards, it was nominated for 14 Academy Awards and won 11, including Best Picture and Best Director. Number 3. Avatar: The Way of Water. The Way of Water is a grand science fiction epic film from 2022, helmed and produced by James Cameron. Distributed by 20th Century Studios, it is the sequel to Avatar 2009 and the second installment in the Avatar film series. Cast members Sam Worthington and Zoe Saldana reprise their roles from the original film, while Kate Winslet joined the cast. With an estimated budget of $350 to $460 million, the film is one of the most expensive films ever made. It grossing over $2.32 billion worldwide, making it the highest-grossing film of 2022, transporting us once again to the enchanting yet treacherous realm of Pandora. The film immerses us in the ongoing narrative of Jake Sully and Neytiri. Having established a family, Jake and Neytiri strive tenaciously to preserve their bond. As an age-old menace re-emerges, they find sanctuary with the aquatic Metkayina clan, inhabitants of the habitable Examoon. A formidable conflict against humanity unfolds, demanding Jake's resolute engagement in a formidable war. The Way of Water premiered in London on December 6, 2022, and was theatrically released in the United States on December 16. The film was nominated for 4 awards at the 95 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, and won for Best Visual Effects. Number 2. Avengers: Endgame. Endgame is a 2019 superhero film produced by Marvel Studios and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is the direct sequel to Infinity War 2018 and the 22nd film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. Boasting an estimated budget ranging from $356 million, the film achieved a remarkable global gross of $2.8 billion, surpassing Infinity War's entire theatrical run in just 11 days. Endgame picks up after the events of Infinity War. The story follows the remaining Avengers and Marvel superheroes as they strive to undo the devastating consequences of Thanos' actions in the previous film. Through time travel and intense battles, they work to collect the Infinity Stones and restore balance to the universe. The film culminates in an epic showdown against Thanos, concluding the Infinity Saga and delivering a powerful resolution to the overarching narrative. Endgame premiered in Los Angeles on April 22 and was released in the United States on April 26. It received a nomination for Best Visual Effects at the 92nd Academy Awards, among numerous other accolades. Number 1. Avatar. Avatar is a 2009 epic science fiction film directed and written by James Cameron. Having an estimated budget of $237 million, the film achieved a remarkable global gross of over $2.9 billion, making it the pioneering production to surpass the $2 billion mark. It was nominated for 9 awards at the 82nd Academy Awards, winning 3 and received numerous other accolades. Avatar is set in the year 2154 on the fictional planet of Pandora. Jake Sully, a paraplegic former Marine, is chosen to participate in the Avatar program, where humans remotely control bioengineered humanoid bodies to interact with the indigenous Na'vi people. As Jake becomes more embedded in the Na'vi culture, he forms a bond with Neytiri, a Na'vi princess. However, tensions rise as the human military seeks to exploit Pandora's resources, endangering both the Na'vi and the delicate balance of the planet's ecosystem. Jake must make a choice between his loyalty to humanity and his newfound connection with the Navy. Avatar premiered on December 10, 2009 in London and was released in the United States on December 18. Thank you for watching today's video. By subscribing to our channel, you'll be the first to know about new movie releases. You'll also have access to our curated list of must-see movies, ranging from classic films to the latest blockbusters. So, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and join our community of movie lovers today.